What leadership is the ability of a person to get a group to act as one in the accomplishment of a mission which could not be accomplished by any one individual.
We teach anatomy and physiology, and we teach clinical sciences, and we teach psychology, but really we don't spend a lot of time teaching medical students how to be leaders.
I think medicine needs leaders as much or more than any profession, in that in medicine you have dynamic people who are absorbed with having to do things, first of all, in a precise manner. It sometimes is difficult then to coordinate everybody around them who helps in the accomplishment of that.
So the Feagin Leadership Program was formed out of an idea that we needed to do more to prepare leaders in medicine.
In order to create a physician leadership program, Dr. Dean Taylor took his vision to his former colleague, Dr. John Feagin, whom he saw as an exemplar of leadership. Indeed, Dr. Feagin's dedication to developing ethical leaders of character is the inspiration for this effort.
Dr. John A. Feagin, Jr. is a graduate of the U.S. Military Academy at West Point and received his medical degree from Duke University. An international collaborator and world-renowned authority on knee surgery, Dr. Feagin has held many appointments.
When people are coming to a conference, a forum, and you hear the name Feagin, or you hear anyone's name, like it's so-and-so's thing, you sometimes don't really completely understand it. John is great, and John is very humble. He's a good guy. It's never been about him. It's always been about help. No one has ever had to put out a hand to shake his hand, because his hand is always out there. And then if you choose to shake it, then you're lucky. If you choose not, then you missed an amazing opportunity. He's a humanitarian. He thinks he's funny. He's not really that funny, but he laughs a lot. He gets jokes. He's a good guy to be around, and I've loved that I've been able to be his friend, and it's been an honor. That's why having his name on this stamps approval, it stamps credibility that I don't think anybody could stamp in so many different ways.
In 2009, Drs. Feagin and Taylor established the Feagin Leadership Program to explore moral and ethical leadership principles across all professions.
So the Feagin Leadership Program is set up to be a course that's taken in a full year. There are several workshops that are done in blocks of several hours or several days, and then a couple months go by in between sessions so that those lessons that you learn in a very concentrated period of time can really sink in your everyday life.
The Feagin Medical Scholars are selected medical students, residents, and fellows chosen for the program based on their interest in and potential for becoming effective moral and ethical leaders.
It's also important that we help take those who are naturally inclined to be leaders and act as leaders and help them both hone their skills as leaders, but also develop their sensibility and sense of responsibility to assume leadership for their institutions as well as for the care of their individual patients.
Young people who are not only passionate about medicine, when they are also incredibly busy, they take this additional thing called becoming a Feagin Medical Scholar, and they add that to an already busy schedule.
Partnering with Duke Corporate Education, the Fuqua School of Business, and Duke Sports Medicine, the scholars attend seminars on defining personal leadership and values, mentoring, professional identity, ethical leadership, managing difficult conversations, and executive presence.
So the first opportunity that we had was taught by Feagin on the 6 domains of leadership. We had a session on team building with Colonel LaBeouf. We had a session on public speaking, and we had a session on difficult conversations. And then it was all wrapped up by the final Feagin Forum.
This program gives us new perspectives on what it means to be a leader and allows us to apply those practices in everyday life.
One of the best aspects of the Feagin Leadership Program is actually the opportunity to work with people from different backgrounds and also at different levels of training.
I think that I took a different definition of leadership from the Feagin Leadership Program. I recognized that part of being a great leader was not only having the vision for the change that you want to see in your community, but also being able to mobilize the people around you and inspire them to help you realize that change.
The Feagin Leadership Program has already had a positive effect in my day-to-day life. For example, the Courageous Communication Talk has already strengthened my relationships across the board.
The Feagin Leadership Program has really provided us with so many valuable resources. In particular, the one-on-one leadership coaching that I've been getting as a part of this program has really truly changed the way I perform as a leader.
Leaders need to communicate effectively and persuade others to follow their vision. The session on public speaking gave me the tools to do that.
I think our program provides the foundation for leadership development for many people, and not just the students, residents, and fellows that are the scholars, but for faculty members and others from outside of Duke that want to come to learn how we have established a program that's so effective in leadership development.
The hope for the leadership program is we can use this as sort of a starting ground and really develop some of the techniques and skills and curriculum that might work and export them to different medical schools and residency programs.
The Feagin Leadership Program also can be an integral part of the development of future leaders in a variety of fields of medicine.
When one of those scholars is in London, when one of those scholars is in Hong Kong, or all over the world, people are going to say, they're different. They're doing this a little bit different. I want to learn about that. So I see it having a tremendous impact on global health.
As we move forward, we look to Dr. Feagin for continued inspiration.
The philosophy I've developed on leadership that helps me, like a mantra when I'm tired or when I'm under stress and I need to lead, and that is doing the right thing at the right time for the right reason.